Welcome to your first day on the job as a process engineer. We're here at the pelletization plant, where we'll take the raw minerals from our open pit mine and process them into iron ore pellets. Your job today is to monitor and react to the status of the machines involved in this procedure. Start by turning on the 4 main cameras and associated monitors using the buttons on the control panel in front of you. First, turn on the camera for the hammer crushers by pressing the button labeled 1 on the left side of the control panel. You can also check which button relates to which machine by looking at the note on the control panel. These are the hammer crushers. The fragmented material coming in from the mine is placed here and crushed into fine powder. Next, turn on the camera for the magnetic separator by pushing the button labeled 2. These machines take in the fine powder and assist in removing contaminants and non-magnetic material to improve product quality. Now turn on the froth flotation cell machines camera by pressing the button labeled 3. Froth flotation cells assist in the purification process of iron ore by helping to further separate the valuable minerals from the undesired materials, also known as tailings. Turn on the last camera for the disc pelletizer by pressing the button labeled 4. The disc pelletizers take the iron ore powder and converts it into pellets that are shipped away to be cast into different steel products such as bridges, cars, planes, and much more. Now, we'll need you to turn on the center screen, which will display the different configurations and corresponding values for each machine. Flip the switch just in front of the center screen. To the right of this screen, you will see the current output quality of the plant. One of the most important aspects of this job is to constantly be monitoring this and ensure it remains as close to 100% as possible. As you can see, we've got some work to do today, as our current output quality is much lower than we'd like. The first task of the day will be to check all of the machine configurations and update their values to match yesterday's. These are located on a poster to the left of the control panel. Let's start with the hammer crushers configuration. To pull up the configuration and corresponding values, press the 1 button on the control panel. One of the values for the hammer crushers looks wrong. The conveyor belt speed seems right, but the hammer crusher speed is way off. Use the arrow keys on the monitor in front of you to fix the hammer speed so that it matches the values on the chart. Check the magnetic separators configuration next, and using the arrow keys on the control panel, update the values to match the chart. Complete the same process for the froth flotation cells and the disc pelletizer. Once this is complete, you should start to see the plant output quality improve. Things are looking a lot better now. As the day goes on, some of those configuration values may fluctuate, so you will need to monitor and update them as needed. Our plant output quality has dropped. Can you check all of the machine configurations and keep an eye out for anything that looks incorrect? All of the configurations look correct, but the plant output still doesn't look right. It's possible that one of the machines has actually broken down. To determine which one isn't working correctly, let's turn on the monitors behind the control panel and check their status. Flip the switch in front of the plant output screen to turn them all on. These monitors display the 3 core components of each machine and will flash red when they aren't working efficiently. It appears that the magnetic separators have a problem. We can diagnose this issue using the issues booklet on the right side of the workspace. Tap on the booklet to open it up and flip to the page labeled Magnetic Separators. Identify the breakdown using the booklet, then call the listed person who can assist in fixing the issue. Don't hang up on them until they give you the okay.
Hey, one of the rollers has stopped running? Probably a jam. I'll get the team over and we'll look at it. Hold tight for a second. We found the problem with the rollers and fixed it. The magnetic separators should be working now. If you have any other issues, let me know.
That fixed the issue, and the plant output is getting back to 100%. All right, you've now got all the tools under your belt. Keep an eye on the output quality, and if you see any changes, you know what to do. I'm going to leave you on your own for a bit. When the plant output is stable, I'll give you a call back. A process engineer is responsible for developing, installing, and monitoring the equipment and processes that turn raw materials into an end product. As such, their job can be extremely varied.
Warning, plant output below 30%.
In larger companies, process engineers may specialize in a niche area, but in smaller facilities, a process engineer can be responsible for a huge variety of tasks.
Hello? I see the problem. Looks like this motor has failed. I'll call a repair team and get them to replace it with a new one. Just a minute. Okay, the motor has been replaced and the magnetic separator should be up and running again.
A process engineer needs to have good critical, logical thinking skills to locate problems, and then think of those problems from a variety of perspectives to assess the best solution.
Warning, plant output below 30%.
A process engineer needs to be calm under pressure and able to troubleshoot at an advanced level. If a problem is delaying manufacturing, they must be able to come up with effective working solutions quickly.
Hey, yeah, this motor seems to have lost power and the disc pelletizer isn't working. I'll give the maintenance team a call and we'll check it out. Hang tight. Yeah, the wires were frayed. We've replaced them and this disc pelletizer is running again.
Looks like everything is running well and output quality is stable. Another big part of your job as a process engineer is planning and project assessment. It's time to head out and jump onto something different. Thanks for doing your part in the pelletization plant today.